Do you want some tips on how to avoid having your application come back incomplete? If so, this is the video for you. At Ackah Business Immigration Law, we focus on providing accurate, detailed materials that you can submit. But if you do happen to work on your own and you don't come to us, I want to give you some information so you might be able to improve the chances that your application will be approved and not returned as incomplete. The first thing I would recommend when you do an application is make sure you review the instructions first. Before you start filling in any forms, adding documents, go to the manual that explains how to complete the application, which is online at IRCC, and read it carefully. Fine reading, outline, underline, do what you need to do to make sure you don't forget anything. Once you've read the manual, then you make sure you pull the right application package and you have the right forms. Make sure you read that the forms are still valid and that they are the correct ones that you're starting your application with. Once you've done that and you've complete your application, the forms, make sure you have all the documents. We recommend that you also include a checklist or an index of some sort that tells them exactly what is in the application, and make sure it includes everything that was in the manual that you were reading, so you know that you have not forgotten anything. And lastly, the most important thing is to make sure you have the right fees. So check and double check the fees that you have to pay for the application. And I always recommend have one or two other people review the application with fresh eyes, not just you. Have somebody else you trust review your application in case you made any mistakes. The most common mistakes tend to be the years of work or where you've lived over the years. You need to make sure it's completely consecutive. If you miss a month, you have to put in that month of where you were, what you were doing. And if it's not completed, the application will be punted back and it will be refused and you'll have to start all over. And sometimes it takes months for this to happen. So please, if you'd like to work with us at Ackah Law, we'd love to help you submit the strongest application possible. But if you are going to try to do it on your own, please listen to this video and take the suggested advice so that you can have a successful application and make sure it's the best that you can make it. We're here for you if you need any help.